Hello friends, hello and welcome back to our little coffee club. Excited to be here again with you guys. I hope everyone's doing well out there. So as you can see, there's a lot of coffee here.
Wanna move my feet, wanna drink my wine. Wanna move my feet, wanna drink my wine. Wanna move my feet, wanna drink my wine. Wanna move my feet, wanna drink my wine.
There's a lot of fun videos coming up, reviews on all of these coffees. So if you haven't joined our little coffee club, please consider subscribing and give the video a like and all that good stuff. There's a lot of good videos coming. There's a new espresso machine. On the last video, we spoke about the big news with the new niche coming out, the Duo with the big flat burst. I will be getting that coffee grinder in the future and a few other little toys that are coming in for us to play with and review here on the channel. But man, I have never had this much good coffee at one single time here in my kitchen. There's a lot of coffees here for us to play with and review. So I have been talking about this one lately, a whole bunch, the one from Good Brothers. Again, this is in the top 5 coffees for pour overs that I have ever had, ever. I mean, I absolutely love this thing. Okay, now we have another one for Good Brothers. We'll see how that compares. But we've been also talking about the Sightglass coffee, the coffee that our friend Andrew here on our coffee club, our friend Andrew recommended. These are from the Bay Area. So I had been playing with these already for a while. I've made a bunch of pour overs with them and they're both really good. Now today we're gonna make espresso. We're gonna make, at least we'll try one of the two. And maybe we'll try the Honduras and pull a shot of espresso and see how that goes. See how it is for espresso. As a matter of fact, I still haven't tried them as espresso. So today, at least we'll do one of the two. If it goes well and I only have to pull like 1 or 2 shots, maybe we'll do both. Maybe I'll go ahead and try the Mexican one also. And if not, we'll do it in another video. But it just depends how everything goes. I don't want the video to get like super long. So today, we'll again play around with the Sightglass coffee. But now, our friend Andrew, he had also recommended that we try Ritual. So when I was just there in the Bay Area in San Francisco, I made a point to go out to Ritual. Okay, and here's the coffee from Ritual. I picked up a bag for us to try. Okay, so it's a light roast. We'll see how it goes with this one. And I have a few clips and images that I will be including at the end of all these videos. Okay, starting from today, or I hope I can get something done where I can put something at the end of the video. So if you stick around to the end, you should see a little bit of our, some clips and images from our trip to the Bay Area, to California. So again, the next 3 or 4 videos will be probably in regards to these coffees up here. So definitely we have to review the Ritual. I have to review the Good Brothers. This one, Red Bay, this is also from San Francisco. This coffee shop was pretty cool. So this one here is from, I believe it's called the Ferry Building. It's right in downtown, right by the wharf. And it's like a little food court in there. There's a few vendors. There's a couple of coffee shops. There's a Blue Bottle, I believe, in there. And these guys. And so, I have a few images and clips from when we visited. I picked up this bag of coffee. Again, these 2 coffee shops are specialty. They do cater mainly to specialty coffees, and you can ask them for a pour over or espresso. And my experience was pretty cool. You guys will see. Anyway, then this one is from the Monterey area. So Monterey, it's on the coast, just north of Carmel, I believe. And this coffee shop, again, pretty cool. I have, again, images and a couple of clips from there. So yeah, in the next few videos, the next 3 or 4 videos will be about all these coffees here. And at the end, if you stick around to the end, you can see a few images and maybe a couple clips there from our trip to the Bay Area. We had a lot of fun, but now it's time to get back to business. If you guys are following me on Instagram, you could have followed me along with some of the things that happened on the trip. And I try to post a few a few images and stuff as they were happening. So, and if you're following both of my Instagrams, then you'll see that as soon as I got back from the trip, it was time to get back in the gym. And basically for the last, so we got back on Thursday. So Friday, Saturday, today's Sunday, I'm recording this for you guys. And again, I didn't waste any time getting back to the gym and getting back to the workouts, trying to lose some of that baby fat I put on the trip. Anyway, today we're gonna go ahead and try to brew a shot of espresso with the Sightglass coffee. Depending on how that goes, we might go for a second one. So let's get to the other counter and let's do some puck prep. Okay, another thing I wanted to mention, I'm not sure if he's watching the videos, but I know he's following me on Instagram. Our friend here on our channel, Will recommended an Italian restaurant that is over there close to the wharf in downtown San Francisco, and we really wanted to make it, but man, it was hectic nonstop. I never made it out there. I wish I would have. I was down for some good Italian. I'm sure it's a great restaurant. I'm sorry I missed it, but anyway, I did want to mention. All right, so let's go ahead and dose out our 18 grams. And man, I'm dying for a good brew right about now. I can't wait. All right, I gotta be careful today. I gotta be careful because I'm doing espresso, and guess who's out again? If you guys been watching the videos, you know what I'm talking about, but I need to be careful with that. Let me put it off to the side. All right, let's dose out. We got the Honduras coffee from Sightglass. You know, I wanted to go to Sightglass as well while I was there, but I didn't like run into one, and I didn't make a point of going since I already had the coffee at home. The one I really wanted to make it to was Ritual. I wish I would have made it to Sightglass so I could compare, because I do have to say, from all the coffee shops that I went to in San Francisco, and we went to a few of them, Ritual was definitely the best. So Andrew, thank you so much for the tip, and we'll talk more about that on an upcoming video when we talk about the Ritual coffee. So let's go ahead, dose out the 18 grams. Okay, went a little bit over. 17.9. So unless we have a really small bean, we're gonna go over. So I think I'll just leave it at 17.9. We're gonna roll with that. All right, Sightglass. As a matter of fact, I've had so much coffee and I've had so little time lately that I haven't even been using my little fellow canisters. Besides, I only have 2 of them, like a smaller one and a bigger one. So I just haven't had like time to go through all this coffee fast enough that I can always put them in here. So I'm just having to keep it in the bag. And for the most part, if your coffee doesn't last a whole really long time, you're gonna be just fine by doing that. Okay, it's not a big deal if you keep it in the bags, as long as you're going through it. I would say like in a month. So depending on how things go here, I'll probably make a cappuccino. We'll see what happens. So I'm gonna start by grinding at 15.5. It's just a number that kind of works usually. This being a light roast, we'll see how that goes. Okay, so remember, we're at 17.9, and I gotta check retention for you guys. I know how you guys love that. Okay, so we're at 15.5 on the niche. We'll see what happens. Let's see if we had any retention today. Okay, we were at 17.9. Okay, and we're at 18. I might attest that to something with the scale, or perhaps we got a little bit more out. Anyway, like I always tell you guys, 0.1, 0.2, don't even worry about it. So again, we won at 18 grams, so there you have it. Let's go ahead and do some puck prep. All right, let's do some puck prep. I haven't done this for a couple of weekends now, so let's see, a little rusty again. Start by drying the portafilter. You know, something I want to mention as well, that the Lavazza coffee You know, a couple of people have reached out and said I should try it on the mocha pot. And I do have a mocha pot. We haven't done any videos on the mocha pot or brewing coffee on the mocha pot as of yet. I mean, I want to get around to all of that. I want to make coffee, Turkish coffee for you guys one day and Irish coffee one of these nights. We'll see how, if we get around to all of that. But I do plan on trying that coffee on the mocha pot and see how it is, since a couple of people have already suggested it. Okay, we have our 18 grams there, and it's time to do some WDT. Distribute and declump. All right, you guys know that I like to guess how things are gonna go as soon as I tamp. I could kind of guess how things are gonna go. In regards to the timing, you know, we're looking for 18 grams in and about 50 grams out. That's roughly a 1-to-3 ratio. And we try to do that in somewhere between, I would say, I don't know, 30 seconds to 45 seconds. Something like that is usually good for me. And again, this is something you have to cater to your taste buds, guys. Everybody has different, you know, taste buds, and you like different things. So, but just from just from putting it in here and kind of going like this to flatten it out, I could already tell that I think we're gonna be way too fine here. We might not get anything out, but let me tamp it and then tell you. Okay, so we're gonna distribute first. My God, that didn't do anything. Let's tamp. Well, who knows? Let's see. We definitely have to finish tamping with this one because we had no resistance with the other tamper. So let's see. Oh my goodness, that went down quite a bit. As a matter of fact, you know, the pressure needs to stay the same, okay, guys? So how much pressure is not vital, but as long as you're keeping it consistent, do, you know, your same process every time the same. That way you can control the variables with the grind size, okay? So as far as your timing, if you wanna extend your shot or make sure it brews for a longer time, then you have to grind finer. And if you want to speed up your shot, you want it to brew faster, then you grind coarser, okay? But the tamping pressure, you should always keep that the same. So right now, I think we're not going to get anything. I think it's going to choke and we're going to get nothing. So if that happens, we're at 15 and a half. I might go to like, I don't know, 17 because I think right now is like really, really fine. But let's try and see if I got it all wrong. Okay, so we're locked and loaded. Let me bring you guys in a little bit closer. All right, so here we are. Let me get the scale ready. Man, guys, I'm pretty sure we're not gonna get anything at all. Okay, so as soon as the A starts flashing, we can put the cup on there. It's my little shot glass from Kroof. It should tear, and then when it starts flashing again, we can go ahead with the pre-infusion. Just hold the button down, whichever one, the single or the double shot, doesn't matter. Hold it down for as long as you want to be doing pre-infusion. I always do 5-6 seconds, something like that. Then you let it go. The machine will go to full pressure and it should brew your shot. And again, that happens unless it's way too fine, like I knew it was gonna be. And we're getting nothing. Let's see if it even starts dripping. Oh, we got some. It's dripping. But okay, another thing here with the scale is that, you see, as soon as it drips in, it will start timing your shot and weighing the shot. But if it goes too slow, most of the time it'll stop the process. It'll just think it's finished and you're done. So, but well, we're speeding up quite a bit. We might get a shot out of this after all. And the scale didn't let me down today. It's still timing the shot. Let's see. Okay, so the main thing is here, we're gonna look for, again, somewhere around 50 grams. That's never gonna happen because it's gonna time out way before that. There it is. So we got 19.7 in 37 seconds. Again, that's from the time it started dripping. It was probably on for like another 15 seconds before that. So this is like a minute long shot, you know? So it's probably gonna be bitter. I'm gonna taste it anyway, but let's see what happens. Then let me get my scale out of the way. Here it is. It looks nice, but wow, this is a 1 to, like 1 to 1? What was it, 19 grams? So it's like a 1 to 1. I think they call that a ristretto, by the way. I'm not 100% sure. Comment if you know, but I think they call a ristretto when you get like a 1 to 1. A more traditional is a 1 to 2. Then you get into like the 1 to 3, still kind of traditional. Then a 1 to 4, maybe as much as a 1 to 5. They call it a lungo, I believe. Anyway, just a little bit of coffee talk. Let's try this. Again, a cool thing about these Cruve glasses is that they have some winglets inside to stir your coffee. So when you swirl it like this, those little winglets inside, they stir the coffee up for you. Wow, that is undrinkable. You know, it's flavorful, but way too intense for me. I could imagine some people liking this. It's not bitter, or obviously it's not, definitely not sour, as long as an extraction as we got, but wow, I'm gonna take another little, but this is like drinking some really harsh, like like really strong whiskey. Let me try another shot. Wow, you know, flavor wise is not bad, but it's a bit too intense for me. We're gonna try it again, but I'm not gonna go all the way to 17. I'm gonna go to let's go to 16 and a half. Yeah, let's go to 16 and a half and see what happens. All right, so again, that's kind of the process for dialing in your coffees. Whenever you start a new bag, you're gonna have to go through this process just to find that magic number so that you can get the right brew time. So let's dose out 18 grams again and try one more time. Okay, 17.7. Okay, we're too far over, 18.2. Let's take out one bean. All right, it's reading 18 grams right on the spot. Let's grind, let's see if we have some retention. Again, you know, I'm pretty surprised with that shot. Usually it's like completely undrinkable, but that I could see some people actually enjoying that. Okay, so our second 18 grams at 16.5 on the niche, and we'll see what we get. Okay, check retention for you guys. Okay, it said 18 at first, then it went down to 17.9. So last time we got a 0.1 plus, this time we got a 0.1 less, so that doesn't matter, but let me show you. I'm pretty sure that's focused there. Okay, so let's try our second shot. Let's do some puck prep again. Okay, dry up the portafilter. Get our dosing ring. Okay, got everything in there. All right, that's much better. So we'll see. We'll see. Again, do some WDT to declump and distribute everything in there. It still went far enough so I can remove this without using the other tamper to kind of push it down, but okay, let's distribute. Tamp. Very little resistance, actually not a big difference from our first one, but we'll see. Let's use this tamper. Wow, it felt, I don't know, it felt pretty much the same. Although the first one was at 15 and a half, this one is at 16 and a half. But I don't know, the puck prep went roughly the same. I imagine it's gonna speed up, but I think it's still gonna be a slow shot. Maybe, I don't know, maybe like 45, 50 seconds. Let's try, let's see what happens. Let me go ahead and bring you guys in closer. Okay, let me get the scale ready again. I'm surprised the last time that it worked. I thought for sure it was gonna stop because it was coming out so slow, but it worked. I had the hot water in my shot cup so it could be nice and hot now. I've shown you guys my process to, you know, get another shot ready quickly. It's one of the videos here. I have a feeling this is gonna be really slow again. I should have gone to 17. Oh man. Actually, it's about the same. It felt about the same when I tamped it, but you know, some coffees, one number on the niche going from like 15 and a half to 16 and a half, it would make a big difference. I've had some coffees that it makes a pretty big difference. And then on some other ones, it doesn't. You have to, you know, move it quite a bit to make a big difference. Well, it's definitely faster than the last shot. It started the same, but it's not definitely not brewing the same. Okay, if I get at least a 1-to-2 ratio, I'm gonna go with this. Okay, 41.7 in 41 seconds. Again, it's a slow shot, but being that the first one, to me, it was pretty good. You know, pretty darn good. I know a lot of people like to be more to like 25, 30 seconds, but if you've noticed in my videos, I always usually go longer. I like being more like in 30 to 40 second range. This being, you know, I got a 1-to-2 ratio. It's not what I'm used to, but let's roll with it. Let me taste it. If it's good, I'm gonna drink this one. Swirl it a bit to make sure it gets stirred up. All right, let's taste it. Oh yeah, definitely I'm drinking this one. Let's get to the other counter and talk about it some more. But this is darn good, so I'm definitely gonna drink this one. All right, so first time trying espresso from this wonderful coffee here from Sightglass, the one from Honduras. And man, we have a lot of fun videos coming up here on the channel. We have all these new coffees to try and review and play with. So if you haven't joined our little coffee club, go ahead and subscribe. You will be really helping us out. And let's see what on this coffee from Sightglass, let's see what it has to offer. Okay, my first sip of it, I thought it was darn good. So cheers. I hope you guys are brewing something tasty. As far as the aroma, you know, again, there's like a lot of sweetness to it. And I hate to say it, but I'm getting a little bit of that honey again. All right, let's take a sip. Okay, there's a lot of brightness and acidity to this coffee. Well balanced with some sweetness. I'm not sure if Carrie, if you ever ordered this one, but if you did, how did you like it? I think this is gonna be right up your alley. I think it's something that you would enjoy. As espresso, it's pretty good, pretty darn good. As a matter of fact, this particular one, I'm gonna say I liked it more as espresso than I did as pour over. And again, if we would put this one from Honduras head to head against the one from Mexico, also Sightglass. They're very similar, but as pour over, I like this one a little bit better. Not by a whole bunch, but I did like this one a little bit better. I think it had a little bit more sweetness to it. We'll see when we make espresso with this one. I'll report back to you guys. I'm not sure if I'll make a dedicated video to that because we have so many videos to do now. Plus the espresso machine is coming. There's a couple of probably tools that I'm gonna order for the new espresso machine. And so there's a lot of videos coming. But I'll report back to you guys and tell you how it went for espresso with Sightglass, the one from Mexico, and which one I like better. Again, as pour over, I think I like this one a little bit more. They both have very similar taste profile. You know, let's read the tasting notes. I don't remember. Let me guess at them again. I am getting some citrus notes on here because there is a lot of brightness and a lot of acidity. Let's try it one more time. Yeah, it could be some berries, maybe some citrus, and there is a sweetness. There is a sweetness, like a, I wouldn't say caramel, more like a burnt sugar kind of sweetness. You know, like you sometimes get on the creme brulee and some desserts that you put sugar on top and you burn it. Something like that. All right, let's read the tasting notes. Okay, so Sightglass Coffee, Honduras, Finca Bella Vista, Jose Antonio Diaz. Tasting notes: strawberry, Adriatic fig, and cane sugar. So, you know, there's the sweetness. Again, it's underneath the acidity. Strawberries, you know, to me, it's just berries. I get that like note of berries. I can't really, for the most part, point out, point out what kind of berries. And as far as Adriatic fig, so Adriatic fig, I think I looked that up last time and I put it on the video as to exactly what it is, but again, I don't know if I've ever had Adriatic figs, so I can't say. All I could tell you is there's a lot of brightness to it, acidity. It is balanced by some sweetness underneath all of that. For sure, it's tasty. Definitely fruity. It's a fruity coffee. Maybe some grapefruit notes. I don't know. Again, I don't know when you combine strawberries and Adriatic fig what it tastes like, but. And as far as the aroma, there's a little bit of honey in there again. Great coffee. Again, guys, I hope that you are brewing something tasty. Please leave me a comment. Let me know if there's something that you want me to touch on. I already told you guys that, yes, I'm gonna try to brew some of that Lavazza coffee in the mocha pot and report back to you guys as to what I thought. And, you know, there's a lot of videos lined up right now. Anyway, I don't want this to get like super long because I do have to edit it. I'm out of videos right now. I'm recording this. Today is Sunday and it has to be posted next Sunday. So today there's not gonna be any time for editing. It's already 3:30. So I don't think I'll do any editing today. So that means I have to edit this video on Saturday and record a video on Saturday so that I can post this video next Sunday. And then I'll have another video recorded again in the same process until I can somehow get an extra video in there. So I always try to have at least one that's either ready or almost ready so that I don't miss an upload. But anyway, thank you to all the new subscribers. I appreciate each and every single one of you. Carrie, report back. Let me know. Did you ever get this? I think you said that you had ordered it. And let me know what you thought. I wonder if it's just me with this coffee. But man, I gotta say, this is just ridiculously good. To me, this is like, it could possibly be, like it said on the last video, it could possibly be my favorite coffee for pour overs, okay? For pour overs ever, okay? For espresso, you know, it's on par with these. You know, they're all on par. I'm not gonna say that there's something here that blew my mind as far as espresso. And for, you know, for drinking straight shots, all of them are lovely. For doing milk-based drinks, none of these three would be like spectacular for me, because for milk-based drinks, I like having something that it's roasted a bit longer, something medium to dark. It gives you more of those chocolate notes, caramel notes, and I kind of prefer that for milk-based. So we'll see if one of these it ends up being perfect for milk-based. I'll let you guys know. But there's a lot of fun videos coming. Again, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate each and every single one of you, and I'll see you guys. Oh, by the way, I want to mention something. So when you hear me say thank you for watching and I'll see you guys next week or something like that, okay? After that, I'm gonna include some clips and images of our trip in the Bay Area. If you don't want to see any of that, then that's the moment to just click off, okay? Hopefully you see it and you enjoy it. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys, and I'll see you guys next week.
You call, I fall. There's a legacy between us. We grow, we go.